The bar was noisy that night, laughter mixed with music, but all of it died down when two tall black men walked in. They were twins, identical in build but carrying themselves with quiet authority. They ordered water, not alcohol, and took a seat near the back. A group of local cops sitting at the counter eyed them with suspicion. One officer whispered something crude, then stood up, swaggering toward them. "You boys think you can just walk in here like you own the place?" he sneered. The twins remained calm, exchanging only a glance. They had faced worse. But when a second officer joined in, shoving one of them and demanding to see ID, the room grew tense. People stopped drinking and started watching. The cops assumed they were intimidating two strangers. What they didn't know was that one twin was a decorated Navy captain and the other a commander in the SEALs, men who had stared death in the face countless times. The officers pressed harder, accusing them of loitering and threatening to throw them out. The taller twin finally spoke, his voice low but commanding. "Are you sure you want to do this?" The arrogance in the officer's laugh echoed through the bar. He had no idea that the men he was provoking had authority and power far beyond his badge. The captain slowly pulled out his wallet, not rushing, letting the silence stretch. Inside was not just an ID. It was a military credential with honors most people only read about. His brother then placed his own badge of service on the table, the emblem of the Navy SEALs catching the dim light. The room went dead silent. The cops froze, their arrogance melting into fear as they realized the gravity of their mistake. The captain leaned in, his voice sharp as steel. "You threatened the wrong men tonight. We defend this country while you disgrace that uniform you wear." At that moment, the crowd erupted, some recording the scene, others clapping. What would you have done if you were standing in that bar? Would you have spoken up against the injustice or stayed quiet? The cops stammered apologies, but the damage was done. Word spread quickly. The department faced investigations, suspensions followed, and their careers began to crumble. The twins walked out calmly, not with rage, but with the kind of controlled power that comes from knowing true authority. That night, the cops learned a lesson they would never forget. You don't threaten warriors who have already conquered greater battles than you could ever imagine.